The Fix.
Welcome to The Fix. I'm your host, Marc The Dreamer, and on my distinguished panel today, I have Daph and Cadet. Daph's going to be representing the ladies.
Yes, sir. I'm here for the ladies representing. Ladies, I'm here for you.
And then we have Cadet. He's here for the fellas. Let's go. Talk to me.
No.
Daph.
No.
All right, so today's topic is, what if they're popular on social media? Does that matter when you date or talk to them? So let's hear it from the ladies first. Does it matter if they're popular on social media?
I don't think it should matter because you're dating the person. And a lot of times people aren't who they really are on social media in real life anyways. Okay. So it shouldn't matter. Good
point. All right. Fellas, how you feel?
I feel like it depends on why they popular on like social media. If they popular for showing, you know, half naked bodies and whatnot, I don't know no man on this earth that's gonna be comfortable with a woman showing all the goodies to the world. That ain't where it's at. I know it's not where it's at.
But they need love too, right?
That's fine. They could keep their clothes on for that love, you feel me?
Well, all right, we got the take from both of the panelists here. So on The Fix, what we try to do is we trying to get an opinion from the street, and we like to see how the Orlando people feel about most of the topics we talk about. So right about now, we're gonna go to a street team, and we're gonna figure out how Orlando feel about this topic. Would you date someone that's popular on social media? We'll be right back.
I would date them, but if it was like overtaking their life and, you know, social media was the most important thing, they were on it all the time, they weren't paying attention to other things, then I'd have to drop it.
You know, I got friends who are like social media influencers, so I know what it's like to be out with them and holding the camera the whole time, and you know, we gotta film absolutely everything, and it's not really for me. Not really for me.
I think people can be two different people, whether on social media and in person, and I think it more depends on how he is in person. If I'm dating someone that's constantly on their phone because they're on social media, I think I kind of like stray away from that, versus if he's just popular on social media, but when it's our time, I wouldn't have a problem with that.
I would have a little bit of like reserve, because if you're that popular, then that means 9 times out of 10, you probably do care about what people think on there.
Welcome back to The Fix. We just got to take what the Orlando street thought about our topic, which is, what if they're popular on social media? Would you date them? And we had some interesting people and some interesting answers, but most of the people were saying that if they had a personality outside of their social media, then it's fine. But if they're stuck on their phone most of the time, then that's a problem. So we're going to take it to our panel. So this time, going to go with the fellas. So what did you think about the responses? And
I think it was, I don't believe the answers, man. Because women aren't like that. But what y'all say and what y'all do are two different things. All right? Y'all going to be like, oh, yeah, I'm cool with, you know, girls in his DMs and this, that, and third, as long as he tells me. But if you telling all the time about what's going on in your DMs, eventually she going to snap.
Yeah,
right?
but she can't control what goes into her DMs, but she can speak to him and tell him how to react to those DMs. You can't control what other people are doing. It's about what your spouse is doing.
I don't believe that.
That respect has to come.
But see, that's the thing, though. With social media, you don't know what I'm famous for. I could be famous for having my shirt off all the time. Are you going to be cool with that?
But if I met you before doing those things,
Okay.
I cannot, especially if it's getting to your money, or if, let's say you're a model or something like that. If I, you know, come in
Modeling is
after
different, though.
that you're doing something. I'm
That's
just saying,
different.
for example.
That's a classy way of showing your body. You know what I'm saying? But like, if you out here, you know, thirst trapping with a print or something like that, you gonna be cool with your man doing that on the gram and all that good
but
stuff?
then that's when him and I would have a conversation like, listen, before you were single, you could do what you want. Now you're in a relationship. It's a different type of conversation now. Now I have to have that type of respect.
Okay, so you want him to change what he's been doing. So like,
It-
as a
I don't-
woman,
I
if I'm
don't-
coming into the situation and you're half naked, are you gonna change that for a man?
I would. Because I wouldn't want him to feel embarrassed or feel like, well, now I'm with a man.
Right.
He's not going to want every and anybody just basically undressing me with their eyes, or if I'm already, you know, without any clothes. So I could respect that, because I would do, for me, if I want you to do something, I would want you to do something. It has to be that mutual respect. I'm not going to expect you to do something that I wouldn't do.
But see, a lot of times, like, I know in the past, right, if a guy is like, he sees an outfit on this girl and he's like, yo, that outfit is too revealing. I know a lot of times the girl's reply will be, look, buy me another one. Girls don't say that?
I've heard other women say that, but me personally, I don't know.
Breed.
I think I'm
They
just
don't
too.
even count, man.
I think I'm just too independent. Like, I don't ask for anything.
Right.
Like, I don't think that would be my response. Like, if, let's say I'm dating a guy and he says that, I'll be like, oh, okay, well, you pick out something. What would you, you know, like me to wear? And then,
it don't sound like reality for most guys.
it might not be.
Don't,
It might
man.
not be. It might not be.
It don't sound. Does it sound like reality for most guys?
There's so many factors actually that plays in that, because everybody's different. You know, you
Yeah.
have a dude that be like, okay, this is cool for me and I don't mind
Yeah.
this. And some of them like the trophy, you know, with that thing. They like the trophy being showed out, and that's okay with them. So, but right before we get into the actual, what the person is actually famous for or has gone viral for, what they're popular for, we also want to know, does it matter if in a talking stage or dating stage you weren't aware yet? Does that change your energy? So like if you met someone and you didn't know about them on social media, there was the mutual connection there, and then you find out once you exchange IG handles and stuff, you find out they, you know, popping. So does
Would
that
it matter?
Yeah, from a woman's perspective, does it matter if you find out later on?
To be honest, it shouldn't, because I feel like when you initially meet somebody, it's that particular person, like them, is what attracted you. So that should still be the initial goal, that I want to get to know that person. You know what I mean? So if the social media comes in and it's like, oh wow, he's popular, he's this. If you're secure, I don't feel like that should be an issue. I don't feel like that should kind of turn you off. I mean, just living in this generation, you're kind of automatically going to think like, oh man, you know, there's probably a bunch of women in his DMs, or he's, you know, he's this, he's that, he's very popular. So if this guy starts dating somebody, they might know I'm with him, or just the relationship is on, you know, Front Street. But those are just thoughts, you know what I'm saying? That shouldn't alter you, you know, your decision, like, oh, I don't think I want to deal with him. Like, what if you meet somebody off rip, be like, wow, he's really dope, he's awesome, he's whatever, and as soon as you find out he has a couple thousand or maybe 1 million followers, that automatically is a turn off? I don't know. But then again, I know people who solely just like people who are like under the radar, like just completely just, you know.
They know everybody else ain't getting to.
Right.
But they might just be better at doing their thing on the low. Because I know women be like, oh, the more people he knows, the bigger thought he is. But it don't be the case. So
Okay, so
some
for the
people that don't
fellas.
have social media be the worst ones sometimes.
Okay,
Right.
talk that energy from the fella's side. If you talking to her and vibe is right, you get a, because I feel like fellas or anyone who's talking to someone, when you meet them, you automatically profile them, right? You're like, okay, this person may be this, they're into this, and all of that. And then that energy's there, and then when you find out about their social media platforms, it's a different energy. So how do the fellas feel? Like, do you continue that path, or do you fall back?
I mean, sometimes what you don't know won't hurt you. But if she's, I think it depends on like, if, like they said on the street team, right? If it's one of those people that's just like every waking moment is like they're on their phone, like they have to appease to their fans all the time, like
It's a full-time job.
I don't care.
It is a
Being
full-time
with
job.
me is a
At the
full-time
same
job,
time,
man.
right, if
Yeah.
you're with somebody, that's another full-time job as well. You need to know how to separate the two.
Exactly.
It cannot consume your mind that you forget about spending time with your loved ones or engaging in other, you know, activities or anything. Let's say, for instance, we're out on a date and we're not even enjoying our moment being together because I gotta do this, I gotta snap this, I gotta Instagram, I gotta this, whatever.
That's girls though.
And it's like, why
they'll
are we?
take a picture of their dinner before they even dig into it. Like
That's
sometimes I don't
no,
even
that's
care.
people. Period.
I
Don't
don't
say
be
that's
doing
just
that like that,
women.
man.
That's people.
I
I
don't be
see
doing it
people
like
do it
that.
all the time. It's
So,
not just
I
a
think-
woman thing. It's not.
I'm saying it's a woman thing because we know
It's
a woman
not.
thing.
It's not a woman
listen,
thing.
Hey,
I've
listen,
seen.
It's a woman's thing.
I've
You know it's
seen
a woman's
men.
thing.
Neutral here,
We
neutral
taking his
here.
man card. We taking his man card.
Neutral here. Hey, listen, no man cards getting taken away. I'm neutral here. What's good? So, okay, you guys said a lot, right? So now, what if that's part of their job? What if they make a salary out of that? Right about now, people are getting sponsored. Fashion Nova's out here giving checks left
There's people becoming millionaires because of this stuff.
So does that influence
mean,
that activity?
If you know what it was from the jump, then you can't trip. You either gotta accept it or keep it moving. If you know it from the jump, but like if y'all going through like a month or two and y'all talking, and then they want to let you know like, hey, this is what it is. Like, yo, I have to post this picture of my booty.
What if they were keeping you away from that thought process?
Then you a liar, bro.
You can't keep somebody away from something that's so significant in your life. That's who you are. Why are we in a relationship if I don't know this other side of you or your job? That's probably your job. Why do I not know about your job? I have to find out on my own that you're this big. No.
What if it would have altered your decision?
Then that's just a chance you're going to have to take, but you always have to be honest from the jump, period. No matter what the other person is going to say or how they react. Because now they can't come back and say, oh, you weren't honest, you weren't.
I got a question, though. So, like, would you date a male stripper?
I don't like strippers, period. I don't think.
What if he had a good personality?
Yeah. All of these things. He was trustworthy, he had good personality. He just shake his ding-a-ling in people's faces every now and then.
To be honest with you, this is no shade to strippers or anything like that. I just don't agree with it. So I don't see myself being a hypocrite and dating somebody that's with it, knowing that I'm going to have an issue with it every single day. It's just not going to.
You don't feel like that's kind of the same thing with social media then? Because in a way, they're pimp. Well, I ain't gonna say.
Not really, because you could be just because you're a social media influencer doesn't mean you pimping yourself out. Because there's different genres of things you do on social media.
Of course, but we think about the negatives, because the positives.
But we shouldn't though, because there's people who are doing positive things and they have a.
Ain't too many of those though. Those
there
people
there is. You know why you think there's not a lot of people? Because those people aren't the ones that are popular. There's people who have millions of followers, and it's like a discrete type of genre that they're into. They're not the flat tummy tea or the Fashion Novas or the other things who get males, females, all type of viewers. You know what I'm saying? If, let's say I meet a guy, right, and he's doing like maybe marketing or something like that. It's not gonna be big booty models and all this other stuff on his page. That's marketing. He's getting, endorsements and stuff for that. So I can't put him in a box with everybody else if he's doing something a little bit more discreet.
So it comes down to what it is.
In a way, yeah.
Well, I know one girl, she flipped it. Like, she was stripping and, posting pictures of, her doing her thing. And then one day, all of those pictures went down and she was posting her braiding. Like, she was starting her business and she got all the followers, like 12K or something like that.
Right. She finessed the system.
Exactly.
She knew she had to get the followers. She had to get the attention to do what she really wanted to do.
So you guys are saying you'll date the hustler that's doing it right.
The right way. Don't, like, if you live in
what
you
popular
showing,
the right way.
like, if you out here.
It's whatever. It's to be honest with you, it's whatever floats your boat. If you one-on-one with me,
you good. I could trust you to not be entertaining what's going on in your DMs and not being friendly with what's going on in your DMs. I don't care how many followers you got.
It has to be what floats your boat. It has to be what you're okay with. What I'm okay with, Cadet might not be okay with. You might not be okay with. What y'all okay with, I for sure probably won't be okay with.
I just ain't okay with half naked. That's it. Don't share my business.
So it depends on the person, but I think men are a little bit more insecure when it comes to women being. See, I just opened up the whole thing.
Whole can of worms. Right before we get into that, guys, if you guys are watching the show currently and you want to interact with us and you're watching it, use the hashtag #TheFixOrlando. Let's talk about it, and we can interact and get you guys feedback on how you feel about what Daph is saying and how you feel about what Cadet is saying. All right. Again, if you're on Instagram, it's @TheFixOrlando. Just interact with us with the hashtag #TheFixOrlando, and let's talk about it. All right, we'll be right back with this conversation, guys.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Lenny. Now, this is your weekly fix. Let's jump right into the newsfeed. So I see here on my newsfeed a lot of crazy allegations that have been ongoing with R. Kelly, especially after the documentary Surviving R. Kelly has a lot of protesters outside his Chicago studio ready to protest and say mute R. Kelly in support of the women who have been involved in these allegations. Even celebrities like Lady Gaga removed a lot of songs that she's collaborated with him from streaming platforms and especially tweeted she is 1,000% in support of these women on their ongoing fight for justice. So great news in the justice system, Cyntoia Brown has finally been given justice. She is a woman who was granted a life sentence after she killed her sex trafficker at only 16 years old in self-defense. She is now 30 years old and granted clemency as if her crime was never committed, and granted parole after 15 years of being imprisoned. Now, She has a lot of people backing her up, like US Congresswomen, Tennessee lawmakers, and celebrities like Kim Kardashian. So let's hope that she has a nice, smooth transition into the outside world as a free woman. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Lenny with your weekly fix. That wraps it up. Until next time.
This segment was brought to you by Dreams Geometry. Are you tired of doing social media marketing without any results? Contact Dreams Geometry Social Media Marketing Agency today. They can help you find the best angle to reach your customers and help grow your business. Contact them today at info@dreamsgeometry.com.
Welcome back to the Fix. Conversation's getting a little heated. If you guys want to interact with us and give your opinion and your thoughts about what we're talking about, follow our social media platforms. On Instagram, it's @TheFixOrlando, and then on Twitter, @TheFixOrlando as well, and also on Facebook, The Fix Talk Show. So if you guys want to interact, use the hashtag #TheFixOrlando and the hashtag Let's Talk About It to give your opinion, and we'll be able to look and see what you guys think about what we're talking about. But let's get back to our topic, though, which is, would you date them if they're popular on social media? And that, for the ladies, you just threw a curveball at the fellas, saying that the fellas may be a little insecure and more insecure about this topic that we're talking about.
That same energy. What you talking about, Daph?
So let me break it down real quick. The reason why I said that is because there's more women that are a little bit more popular on social media versus men.
That you know of.
Women are a little bit more into social media than men. These are facts, okay?
Okay, what are these women popular for?
All different types of things. We're not talking about what they're popular for. We're just talking about the vast majority. Can you agree with me and say that there's more popular women on social media?
I ain't on your side after that comment.
No, but just yes or no? Yes? Maybe. Okay, we'll take that as a yes. So what I'm saying is because there's more women that are more popular on social media, there's obviously has to be more men that are a little bit more insecure about the topic versus women being a little bit more insecure on that topic because there's less men that are popping. That's why I said that. Not to say that men are insecure. I'm just talking about the vast majority in this particular topic.
I don't agree.
That's fine.
I don't agree.
Why?
Why don't you agree,
I don't agree. Because I think it's equally. I think for a man, like with us, our insecurity lies in how our women interacts with what's going on. Like, if we know without a doubt, like I could think back to like exes from my past that was like, to this day I know like never did nothing. Like, they could be around a dude that they know like him, and I know I'm good. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to you have that one female where you like, you know she friendly. For a guy, I think that's where it comes from. Like, if we know we can trust our woman without a doubt, like we know she's not gonna be acting up or she ain't gonna be wilding out, wanting to, twerk around dudes in front of her and stuff like that. We're good.
So what do you mean
our
as
insecurity
as
comes
in friendly?
from trust.
What do you mean
Lack
as in
of
friendly?
trust.
Is she just cordial with people,
Listen,
or is
listen.
she like?
What is cordial? First of all, let's get
Well,
Cordial.
can he break down friendly?
I'm gonna break down friendly, all right? So you in a relationship, right? A dude slides into your DMs. He's like, oh, I think you're so beautiful, yada, yada, yada.
And she's carrying on the conversation.
Carrying a conversation,
going on
that
and
is
on.
friendly.
Oh, okay.
You can
okay.
either just say thank you. I don't even think I should say thank you because we know how dudes are. Dudes is thirsty.
So you
get
don't-
thank
you don't
about to
mean-
get a whole dialogue going. You
So
get
don't
what
be
I'm saying?
nice.
Don't even be nice. You in a relationship. You don't need to be nice no more.
Right.
We
But
ain't all
okay,
that.
so you don't mean her as a person, as a woman, just being a friendly person. You mean her as in how she reacts to other men.
Yes, that's trying to get at her.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
And I feel like if a woman is good, 100% loyal, down, all that stuff, a man's not gonna be insecure no matter how many followers she got. If
Correct.
we know without a doubt that she's not entertaining the BS that's in her DMs, we're good.
Right.
So at the end of the day, if y'all acting right, we ain't gonna be insecure, as you call it. We gonna be good on this.
But what
side.
about women that do act right? I know there's plenty of women that are not even like big social media people that they're attractive.
Right.
And obviously there's other men who find them attractive, try to talk to them and stuff like that. I've seen and heard men get upset with the woman
See, I
because
can't be 100%
other
honest on that one. 'Cause
other
I know
people
why
are
it's like
coming
that.
to them.
I know why it's like
Why?
that.
You want a bad
keep it
chick.
honest,
You
Mark?
want somebody attractive. You
The
can't
fellas
get
gonna
mad.
hate me if I keep it honest. Why you
Keep it
shaking?
honest,
Keep it
please,
honest,
because
Mark.
we want to know.
Let me
need to know.
Listen,
We need to know.
if you know your girl is good, she loyal, all this, that, and the third, and you still insecure, you want to like keep her in check, you doing dirt. I'm sorry, man.
Yes.
It's just what it is.
Yes, I agree.
I'm sorry, fellas.
I actually
but
agree
we
with
gonna keep
finally.
it a
I
buck
agree with
today,
you on
man.
something.
You know, we acting insecure and we know we got a good woman. You still like, yo, where you at? What you doing? this, that, and the third. It's the guilt. It's the guilt.
Or get upset when other
Speaking
men.
from my past experiences, you know what I'm saying? When you guilty, you expound that, or you like put that out on your relationship. Yeah.
Okay. Would that be only for the fellas?
Nah, women still on that.
Women too.
Y'all on that. Y'all on that. But y'all cover it up way better because y'all have this thing called tears that they can just bring out at the drop of a dime.
Wow. We all don't have the covered out
tears.
tears.
Fellas, we need to master this method. If we drop some tears, we could probably get out of more little things, man. I promise.
It's your boy Curvy Curve, and you're now watching The Fix. How you guys doing today? My name is Curvins Calixty. Everybody call me Curve. My Instagram is Curvy Curve. Tell you guys a little bit about me. I was born in Haiti. Me and my family, we moved here when I was about 13. We moved to Florida. I started playing basketball. Basketball was my way out. I went to college. Got my scholarship, full scholarship for basketball. I got my degree, bachelor's in sports management, and then decided to move to Orlando. And I've been to Orlando for about 3 years now, and I love Orlando. It's a nice city. I got my popularity for, it was this year. I was a teacher last year, and I was teaching, and I was in the classroom, and then my phone went off. And it was buzzing like nonstop, and I was like, "What's going on?" And then my friends was calling me. He was like, "Hey, you made the shade room." I was like, "What?" And it was like, "Yeah, you made the shade room." And then when I looked in the shade room, and they had my picture there, and since I was a teacher, they shouted me out for being a teacher bae. And since then, my Instagram was blowing up, and my followers went up. My DM was going crazy, comments, girls, just it was crazy. It was wild. It was the craziest thing that kind of happened to me. And after that happened, then I started going out downtown. People, "Hey, you the guy from the Shade Room? Hey, Mr. Shade Room." So, and that's how I kind of getting my popularity here in Orlando and overall. Dating nowadays is a little different. I tell a lot of people this, about like social media changed a lot of things. It changed a lot of things about dating. Nowadays, it's kind of hard for somebody to focus on you because there's so much out there, so much distraction out there. You have so many Instagram, you got Snapchat, Facebook, and so nowadays, Instagram give you the access to see somebody from another state or to see somebody from another city, to see what's out there, to see who look good. So that kind of like, it kind of triggers to people really staying in a relationship nowadays. You just change because now social media gives us access to see the lifestyle of celebrities, to see how they're living. And, as us human beings, we always want more. And with social media, it changed, So nowadays, me as a guy, I be in social media scrolling. I'm like, wow, she look good. Wow, she look good. Damn, she's fine. Oh my gosh, she's in Miami. Oh, I need to go to Miami. Oh, I need to go to New York. And it's like, it's kind of hard for us nowadays to stay focused on one person because social media gives you that access for everybody out there, My name is Curve, and popularity in social media has not ruined my life.
All right, so now we are at a point where you guys do agree at some points, and most of the points you guys disagree on.
To an extent.
And now, if we were coming down to some sort of like a solution in a sense, because we're in 2018, this is only gonna get worse.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be more viral people in the next years coming. So what is one of the advices you guys may have for the people that are popular and the people that are dating someone that's popular? From the ladies, what advice would you give someone if they're getting into that situation?
I think people should just be secure with themselves first before you get into any relationship, period. And then be secure in what you have with that individual as an individual. Don't focus so much on, because I feel like if you build that foundation first, you'll be able to handle everything else head on. You know what I mean? You'll be able to adjust. Because if you're dating somebody with, a huge follower or whatever, it's going to take some adjustment because you're not dating the average person. It's not like it's a regular relationship. You know what I mean? So it is going to take adjustment. But once you're secure and once you guys build that foundation, it should be fine. But it has to be solid. It has to be genuine. It has to be, something real.
Now we got to hear it from the fellas on the perspective of like, we know it's 2018. So being popular on social media is only going to get on a wider scale. Viral is going to be like this now. Yeah. So when it comes to that and the popularity, what advice do you have for the fellas if they're dating or planning to date someone? Or if they do meet someone who's popular, what's the advice?
Man, like, honestly, you gotta pick her brain, yo. If she's, like, engulfed in that popularity, that invisible, you know, money that, I mean, because a lot of people sometimes, they don't even get nothing from it. They don't get no monetary gain. They're just popular. And, like, you in public and people are calling them by their Instagram name. Like, you just gotta make sure she's solid mentally to where she don't let it get to her head. And y'all gotta establish that foundation of trust and, like, respect. Like, don't be entertaining nobody. And you gotta be able to trust her based off of the conversations y'all have about the social media influence that, you know, she not gonna make you look crazy as her man. Cause at the end of the day, you start dating a girl that's 500K, your boy's gonna know about it.
True.
Damn, bro, you seen her? Bro, look at chick booty, da, da, da. Yo, you seen her saying this wild stuff? It ain't even always gotta be like, you know, a physical thing. She could have said something crazy that might refer to your relationship. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have that level of respect that she's not gonna go out there and make you look like a fool. So I think just plenty of conversation before a title is established, and then you dealing with this girl, and now the whole world is in it. And you gotta have tough skin too, man. You really gotta have tough skin. Cause you start dating those people, everything you do is like now just under a microscope. From what you wearing to how you sneeze or something, I don't know, but yeah, you just gotta have tough skin, man, at the end of the day.
Tough skin. So there's a level of tolerance in a sense.
Yeah, to a certain extent.
So both of the ladies and the fellas, basically, they're saying that you have to be strong, you have to be, you know, in a good space if you're popular for the dating platform to work. All right, so we want to hear from you guys. Please tell us how you feel about the topic and what's your opinion, and do you agree with what both of our panelists were saying today? Let us know on all of our social media platforms. Again, Instagram is @TheFixOrlando, Facebook, The Fix Talk Show, and Twitter @TheFixOrlando, okay? Use the hashtag TheFixOrlando and the hashtag Let's Talk About It to give your opinion. We want to thank everyone for watching today. Thank you for you guys watching live on Facebook. Thank you for you guys watching on TATV. Everywhere as you're watching YouTube. Please spread the word. We're here, Orlando's very own talk show, and we're going to bring you all the topics that we need to talk about in this era. I was your host, The Dreamer, along with my panelists. We had Daph, and we had Cadet.
I'm still on that.
Man. And also, let us know who got the belt, man. We push you guys against the belt.
Hello.
All right, guys. Appreciate you for watching. See you next time on The Fix.